When it comes to developing a traffic driving ad campaign, you must differentiate yourself from all the competitors that are out there. I've often called this picking your lane. And in a perfect world, you are going to need to pick a lane that is not occupied by anybody else out there. Now, if you have been having trouble getting your campaign to deliver really solid, tangible results, hey, I invite you to stick around for the next couple minutes, because in this video, we're going to discuss how you can stand out from the crowd and start generating more customers and better sales volume off your current ad campaign. Hey, welcome back to this episode of Do-It-Yourself Advertising. This is where we discuss a lot of tips, tactics, and strategies that are designed to help you improve your advertising campaign. Well, now let's get back to today's topic, knowing how to pick your lane or the position in the market so you start getting better results. Now, there are a lot of lanes to choose from, and there's a lot of ways that you can add distinction between you and your competitors. But consumers often see three different lanes: the top, the middle, and the bottom. Top level companies, these are the guys who offer absolutely exceptional products, exceptional service, and unprecedented customer satisfaction. Bottom level companies, well, these are the guys who just offer their goods and services cheaper and less expensive than anybody else. The middle ground, this is where most companies reside. Products and services are of comparable quality, customer service is acceptable, and competitive pricing is loudly proclaimed. In his book, Selling the Invisible, Harry Beckwith calls the middle lane dangerous and possibly even fatal to your long-term viability if you aren't able to truly distinguish yourself from all the competitors that are out there. Unless you're able to create a position or a brand awareness that really sets you apart, consumers have absolutely no more reason to choose you than they do your competitor. Now, this holds true for retail, service, and B2B alike. Now, there are a lot of ways for you to set yourself apart and distinguish yourself from your competitors. I ask you to consider Target as an example. Their business model is very similar to Walmart, yet they present themselves in a very different light. Need an example? Several years ago, Target ran a campaign titled Brand New Day. This campaign inspired people to just simply have fun while saving money. It tied in perfectly to their overall position of expect more, pay less at Target. You can buy the same exact stuff at Walmart, Costco, or any number of other discounters, but you are going to have a lot more fun if you go shop at Target. Finding that unique position that will set you apart from your competition is really hard work. You need to be brutally honest with yourself when assessing how good you really are at whatever it is you think you are really good at. You are also going to need to commit yourself and your entire staff to this position. Now, before you start calling in your friendly media sales reps and buying up ads, you need to spend some time picking your lane and developing your message. Consumers never care about how many ads get run. They only care about how your goods and services will be a benefit to them. Now, here are 4 steps that you can use that will help you pick your lane and create a unique message and position in the market. Number 1, you got to decide what service or niche you're going to be capable of fulfilling. What are you really good at? What product line or service can you really provide and be the very best at? Just make sure that you analyze if this market is important to the consumer. You can be the best widget maker on the planet, but if nobody wants your widgets, you are wasting a lot of time and money. Number 2, you have to start demonstrating your position from an executional, operational, and marketing standpoint. Let's pretend for a minute you want to be the sofa king. You are going to need to offer, stock, and display more sofas than anybody else in your market. You're also going to have to provide faster delivery than anybody else. Your advertising strategy is going to need a budget large enough to cut through all the noise, all the clutter, and cause consumers to take note. You can't just say it, you are going to have to prove it. Step 3, if you can't find a unique position, consider attacking the larger player's strength. Now, why attack their strength? Because no one is ever impressed if you attack a weaker area. Now, if you do decide to do this, be ready to go the distance. Larger players are the king. He's probably bigger for a reason. So be prepared to strike harder with each response that the king makes. Now, sticking to the Sofa King example, if the king claims the largest selection and displays 16 to 20 sofas, you should probably show 30 to 35. If the king offers deliveries in 2 to 3 days or less, you need to provide same day or next day delivery. Now, if you are a smaller company, take full advantage of being able to act quickly. The current king is probably bigger and a lot slower to respond. Which leads me to number 4, put together a quick response marketing team that will help you build an ongoing assault. You need to empower your team with the ability to make quick decisions. Make your quick response time your competitive advantage. Businesses who are navigating the middle lane can reach new customers by doing things a little differently and a little better. More than anything, you need to realize you can't be all things to all people. Your long-term viability as a company depends on you choosing your own lane. Hey, so there you have it. 4 little ideas on how you can build a better ad campaign by picking your lane and committing to it. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Do It Yourself Advertising. I really do hope that you found this helpful and beneficial as you go to work building a better ad campaign for you and your company. And hey, it wouldn't be YouTube here without the pitch, so here it comes. If you did like the content, found it helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel and feel free to share your comments. Hey, until next time, I wish you good selling.